YouTube channel. This is Sichamba Jacob as usual. So let's try to work out 2018 paper 2 GCE and see the solutions that we will get. So where you are, you can also be solving, work it out together. So let me just wait for people to join. Those who have not yet joined, let's wait for them to join. Let's wait for them to join. So how many are joining now? Kindly tell me where you're watching this video from. This is Sichamba Jacob for you. Let's work it out together. Okay, so I can see, let's share and have more people joining. I guess this video will be clear up to the end. So try to answer 3 questions. Question 1, 2, 3. And remember, this is GCE 2018 paper 2. Okay, let me just wait a bit for people to join. So if you can share the link in any of the groups that you are in, that would be much better, meaning more people will join. Even on your Facebook page, you can share it. And yeah, we revise together. Okay. Okay, so the first question here reads, so I'll just be reading the questions. So if you can hear, or if you have where to write, you can write. I'm not going to be showing you the questions here. I'll be reading them. Let me do this if you can see a bit of what I wrote. The question looks like this. I think somebody can see. Let me see. Let me read it for you. This is paper 1. Given that a matrix A is 2 there, 2x, 2, 3, and x there, find the positive value of x for which the determinant of A is 2. That's 1. 2, hence, or otherwise, write the inverse. So let's start with A, question A. So question A, like they said, we find the value or the positive value of x, where we've been given the determinant right here. Determinant is equal to 2 right here. So this is our determinant. So how do you work out a question like that one or like this one? What you do here is just to use this principle. I guess you know what I'm about to write here. When you've got this sign, it means determinant. And when you want to find a determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, you multiply A times C minus A times D actually. This is A, B, C, D. A times D minus C times B. This is how you do it. Okay, so you just multiply this times this minus this times this. It will give you a determinant. And this is the determinant that we have. Okay, Esther, thank you so much. It's good to know that Esther is watching. So Esther, where are you watching this video from? Can you tell me where you're watching the video from? That's Esther Namfune. All right, so you just multiply the major diagonal minus the multiplication of the minor diagonal. So here we shall have a 2. This 2 as a determinant is equal to 2x times x. 2x times x minus 3 times 2. 3 times 2. Remember, in mathematics, for the markers to know that you really know what you're doing, you must show your workings. Okay, you must show your work. All right, so you should get a 2 here is equal to 2x squared, because x times x is x power 2 minus a 6 there. Okay. Geoffrey, thank you so much to know that you are watching. Thank you from Kapirimponshi. Kapirimponshi is watching. I'm happy to know that Kapirimponshi is with us right now. Okay, so once you Once you multiply, you solve now the equation. I've got an equation here to solve. So we shall have 2 plus 6 there is equal to 2x power 2. And this is giving us 8, which is equal to 2x power 2. To solve for x, we divide by 2 by 2. So this will remain with x squared. This x squared, 2 into 2, 1 into 8, it's a 4. So we shall have x squared is equal to 4. Now, are we looking for x squared? No, we are looking for x. So what do we do for us to remain with x? We square both sides because of the power 2. So we shall have this. So let me put it here. X will be equal to 2, or x will be equal to -2. Now, what is it that we are looking for? Are we looking for a positive or a negative according to the question? We are looking for a positive answer. So our answer will definitely be this one right here. It's a 2. X is a 2. Okay, so we have found our x there to be equal to 2. Let me write it here. X is equal to 2. So this is the value of x is equal to 2. All right, so let's check the question again. We have found the value of x, so meaning we have answered this one. Now to answer 2, where they say hence or otherwise, write a inverse, the inverse of a. Okay, so what we mean by saying the inverse of a, they want us, or what they mean by writing a to the power -1, they want us to find the inverse for 2. So how do we get to find the inverse? Okay, so for the inverse, we just now write our a. So our a is a 4 here, a 3 here, a 2, and a 2 there. Okay, so this is our a. You substitute this x here, so 2 times 2 is a 4, and here on x you put a 2, which we found. Okay, so after doing that, you now say a inverse is equal to 1 over the determinant multiplied by the adjoint. Adjoint. So this is the formula. I guess somebody knows what I've written here. You are familiar with what I've written. This is the formula for finding the inverse. So now we go to our 1, or we write our 1 there. What is our determinant? We are given in the question our determinant is a 2, write a 2. And what is the adjoint? Adjoint will be a 4, or let me show you here adjoint, so that you understand what I'm talking about. For the adjoint of a will be a 2 there and a 4 there. Okay, here -3, -2. So to find the adjoint, what you normally do is the major diagonal switch. This goes there and this one goes there. This is what I've done. And for these, change their signs. So since they are positives, put negative and negative. This is what you've done. So now we can write here, this is what we have as our adjoint. So after doing that, remember we are trying to find the inverse right here. So after doing this, you can now multiply. I'm at this stage, so let me copy. I'm at this stage where we're finding the inverse. Okay, so you can now distribute. You shall 4 over 2, -2 over 2 there. Oh, actually, here it's sorry, here it's a 2. It's a 2. Here we shall have -3 over 2. Here we shall have 2 over 2. When you multiply, when you distribute this. Okay. So next, you work it out. Here it will give us a 2, -1. Here it will give us -1, remainder 1 over 2. here it will give us a 1, and this is our solution. Is it clear here? Okay, Esther is watching me from McKinney. Thank you so much. Oh, George Chisenga, thank you so much for that comment. Is it clear up to here so that we move to something else? We have answered question 1, where we needed to find the inverse and the value of x given the determinant. Is it clear? We move on to question B. Somebody to confirm if it's clear quickly. Oh, thank you so much, George. Okay, it's clear. George confirmed that it's clear. There is no question. Let's go now to question B. Watching from Senanga, Western Province, Samuel. Thank you so much, Samuel. That's Samuel watching from Senanga. Thank you. It's good to know that you guys are good and are enjoying the video. So now we go to question B. Question B here, they want us to solve. So this is 1B. For 1B, they want us to solve the quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. Okay. So in paper 2, you are not limited to any, you're not limited to use any method that you'd wish to solve this quadratic equation. You can use completing the square method. You can use quadratic formula. Factorization method won't work on this one. It can work, but it's very difficult to find the factors unless otherwise. Okay, so the best, if you are doing ECZ or GCE, the best is just to use the quadratic formula, and the quadratic formula looks like this. So keep on following me. I'll show you where people, or most people, make mistakes when it comes to this question. So this is the quadratic formula. I guess you've come across this equation. So let me just talk about the quadratic formula. Here, this is where people make mistakes. At times they write it like this. So like you are, you're given this question, this formula in the question. If you write it like this, just know that it's wrong. All this negative b and the root there must be on top, okay? Must be on top, not leaving the b like it is here. It must finish like that, okay? So that's one of the mistakes people make. So once we reach, or once we identify, or we write our quadratic formula, we identify our A is right here, B is here, and C is here. So now how do you get to know that this is your A? You get to know that this is your A, where power 2 is there, it's your A. Where you have a variable just, it's a B. Where there is no variable, it's a C. That's how you identify, okay? So once you identify those things, plug them in your formula. We have x is equal to negative, okay? And this is also where you need to be very careful. There's a negative in the formula, negative, open bracket, negative 4 there. So sometimes people do forget to put, to write this negative or this one. They just write 1. So if the B has got a negative, remember to put it inside the brackets. So from there, you have plus, minus, root there, negative 4 there, and the power 2 minus 4 there. A is a 1, C is a negative 2 there, and over 2, A is a 1, like that, okay? So now we're at this point. At this point, to work it out, you just say equal to Here it's a 4, it will give us a 4. Negative and negative is a 4 plus or minus root over. At this point, without wasting your time, you can work out what is inside there. So negative 4 squared minus 4 open bracket 1 there and negative 2. So anything with a negative, remember to put them inside the brackets. So you're getting a 24. This is giving us a 24 and over a 2 there. I guess it's clear, it's okay up to here. And a 2 there. So next, you can say x is equal to 4 plus root over 24 over 2, or, okay, or 4 minus root over 24 over 2. So the answers that we'll get here will be, okay, so when you punch there 4 plus root of 24, divide by 2, your answer will be 4.45. 4.45. This is one of the answers, or one of the solutions. Remember, you've been told to put it in 2 decimal places. So this is 2 decimal places. And then the next one there, when you say 4 minus root over 24 divided by 2, your answer will be negative, the answer will be, let me do it again, 4 minus root of 24, okay, divide by 2. Your answer will be negative 0.45. I guess these are the 2 solutions that you've quoted as well, if you are solving, wherever you're solving from. These are the 2 solutions that you so far quoted. So x is right here. This is x, and this is also x. There are 2 solutions. All right, so we are done with question 1. We go to question 2. Question 2 is on geometric progression. So if you have been facing difficulties on how to work out geometric progression, this is your opportunity. So question 2 is on geometric progression. Is question 1 okay now? Is it okay before we go to question 2? Is question 1 okay? Is question 1 okay? Quickly confirm, is question 1 okay? We are moving to question B. Question 2B, sorry. 2B. 2A, sorry. 2A. 2A is very, very, very simple. Jeff Mwape, thank you so much. It's good to know that you're watching. So Jeff, where are you watching this video from? So 2A, we have I've been told to simplify. I'm using red now. My blue marker is finished. I'm using red. Let's hope you'll be able to see. So I've been told to simplify here. And this is what we have. So you can also try it where you're watching me from. So I've been told to simplify that. 7s t power 3 over 15 u power 3 v power 2 times 5 u power 3v over 28 s power 3t power 2. So how do we simplify this one? All right, so very simple. To simplify this one, you can start with the numbers here. So we say 7 into 7, 1, into 28, it's a 4. And then there 5 into 5, 1, into 15, it's a 3. So we have s t power 3 there over 3 u power 3 v power 2 times u power 3 v over 4 s power 3 t power 2. Yes, like that. So the next move there would just be now to cancel some letters. So s into s1 into s power 3, it's x power 2. This and this will cancel 1, 1 there. Which one? V into V1 into V power 2 is just a V. This one, it's 1 into this, it's a T. Okay, we're almost done. So if we are able to see nicely, we have 1 times T times 1 times 1. It's a T, okay, over 3 times 1 times V is 3V times 4 it's 12V times S is 12V S squared times 1. So 12V S squared. This is our solution. If we are not mistaken, is this the answer that you are getting also? Is this the answer that you are getting? Are you getting the same answer? Somebody to confirm. If I've missed it somewhere, you let me know. Are you getting the same answer? Is this the solution that you are getting? Quickly. Confirm if you're getting the same. All right, so that's John. John, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Slayer. Is that Slayer? Which country is Slayer, Johnny? Omumbo. Johnny Omumbo. Thank you so much, Johnny. It's good to know that you are watching. All right, so John has said it's the same answer. Then we need to move to the next question. So this question is under geometric progression. So this is question 2B. So for question 2B, the question reads, in a geometric progression, the third term is 2 over 9, and the fourth term is 2 over 27. Find the first term and the common ratio. So let me show you the question again. If you see it, let me show you. If you see it, if it will be visible enough for you. Is it going to be visible? It's not that much clear. Okay, let me read it for you. So the question reads, in a geometric progression, the third term is 2 over 9. Okay, that's the third term is 2 over 9. And the fourth term is 2 over 27. Find the first term and the common ratio. That's 1. So how do we get to find the first term and the common ratio? All right, so with our data here, all what we need to do is to write the nth formula. So n is equal to a r power n minus 1. So this is the formula that we are going to rely on, or we are going to use throughout to answer or to find the first term and the common ratio. So what is our third term? It's a 2 over 9, which is equal to a r, and there's a 3 minus 1. So if you're dealing with this one, get this, write it right here, and the 3 there, third, write it on n. You simplify, you're getting something like this. So we call this as equation 1. We keep it as our equation 1. We come to this now. So where there is n, we put a 27, like we did here, a 2 over 27, which is equal to AR. On n, we put a 4 minus a 1 there. So 2 over 27 is equal to AR power 3. So we shall call this as the equation 2. So we have two equations which we need to solve simultaneously. This one and this one. Is it okay up to here? Because I want to rub, is it okay up to here? Is it okay up to here? Here. Somebody to confirm if it's clear from here up to where we are here. I'm running out of space, so I want to erase. Okay, not clear. Who is this one? Eli. Okay, not clear, not clear. John Chirwa, yes. Okay, for the sake of Eli, we shall talk a bit about. Quite a number of people are saying it's okay. All right, so let me. Jeff is saying it's clear. So let me, for the sake of Eli, because Eli is saying it's not clear. So let me do this. Eli, in the question, we have been given that the third term is this one, and the fourth term is this one. So all what you need to do is to know the formula. This formula, when dealing with the geometric progression, this is the nth formula, or the formula we use to find the term. This is the formula that you need to work with. So this side where there is nth, put the term. So we put 2 over 9, and a is equal to AR. We are solving for a and r, so it's equal to a r, and where there is n here, put 3, because the third term is 2 over 9. So put a 3 and simplify there. 3 minus 2, it's a 2 here. So this, keep it as your equation 1. Okay, just keep it. Next, the same procedure. Now put 27 right here. Put 27 of 2 over 27, like you did with this one, is equal to AR. On n, put a 4. On n right here, this n, put a 4. 4 minus 1, it's a 3. This, keep it as your equation 2. I guess it's okay now. So once you do so, you write your equations, okay? Because we need to solve them simultaneously. So 2 over 9 is equal to a r power 2. This is our equation 1, like I said. The other one is 2 over 27 is equal to AR power 3. And this is our equation 2, according to what I said. Okay. So for this one, if you want, you can move with this one or this one. But I'll move with this one. I'll say I'll make a subject of the formula. So when I make a subject of the formula, I shall have 2 over 9 r power 2 is equal to a. So let me show you what I've done here. I'm just showing you what I've done here. What I've done to make a subject of the formula is just to like cross multiply. Okay? So we have 2. My marker is not working. So we have 2 over 9 there is equal to AR power 2. So I want to show you how I've reached at this point. So there's a 1 here. I've just multiplied 1 times 2 is a 2 over there r squared times 9. It's a 9r squared, which is equals to A. So this is what I've done to reach at this point. Or in other ways, you can just say divide by r squared by r squared, both sides. This side it will cancel and you remain with something like this, the other side. Okay? So this is how I've reached at this point. I guess nobody's behind up to this stage. So now, after you've done this here, get this, substitute it in the other equation. So it will be like this. In short, you are solving simultaneous equation by substitution method. So this is how it will look like. You just get this and put it where A is. Because this is the A, so you put it where A is, this one. This is where A is. And after you've done that, this and this will cancel. It's 1, here will remain with R. So we shall have 2 over 27, which is equal to 2 R over 9. And we are solving for R. So what do we do next? We cross multiply also. So we have 2 times 9 over 27 times 2, which is equal to R. This 2 times 27, or 27 times 2, 2 times 9 is this one. So this 2 into 2, 1, into 2 there, it's 1. 9 into 9, 1, into 27 there, it's a 3. So we have R, this R is equal to 1 times 1, it's a 1, 3 times 1 there, it's a 3. So our R is a 1 over 3. That's our R, 1 over 3. Are we okay up to here? Yeah, I can see Jeff is solving. Thank you so much, Jeff. Keep on solving, people. Don't just watch. Keep on solving also. That's when you understand nicely. If you have an idea, solve. Jeff has found A already, which is a 2. So now, after finding this R as your solution, let me write it here. R is equal to 1 over 3. This R, we have found our R. Our next job will be to find our A. So how do we find the A? To find the A, you just get this right here and you substitute where R is here. It's a matter of substituting. So you see our R is 1 over 3. Put it where R squared is. So you shall have 1 over 3 squared. And when you simplify things there, you will definitely get a 9 there, 1 over 9, which is equal to A. Because 1 to the power 2 is 1, 3 to the power 2 is 9. So this is what you get. And this 9 into 9, 1, into 9 there, it's 1. So here you just have the 1. It will be A is equal to 2 over 1, which is just a 2. So our A is a 2. A is a 2. So I found our A to be equal to 2, our R 1 over 3. Are we okay up to here now? So that we go to the next question where I've been asked to find the sum of the first 5 terms. Are we okay? Are we okay? Somebody to confirm if it's okay. Quickly. Is it okay now? Somebody to let me know if it's okay. Is it okay? Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you so much, John. So let's try now to find the sum of the first 5 terms. So for sum of the first 5 terms, remember we have A. Our A is a 2, and our R is a 1/3. We just calculated this. Our A is a 2, our R is 1/3. So now to find the sum of the first 5, five terms. So we shall write the formula for sum, which is right here. This is the formula. This is the formula right here. So after writing the formula, you say sum of the first 5 is equal to A. There is a 2, and you have 1 minus 1/3 power 5 there, over 1 minus 1/3. So when you simplify here, we shall have 2, 1 minus 1/243 there, over there. When we work out, what are we getting down here? We're getting a 2/3 down here. 1 minus 1/3. This is what we are getting. So from this point right here, we can say equal to 2 there, and when we work out here, 1 minus 1/243, we're getting a 2/243 over 2/3 there, okay, which is equal to, when we punch nicely on our calculator these figures, so I don't know the calculator that we are using, but my calculator can enter the way it looks. So depending on the calculator that you are using, I don't know the kind of calculator that you are using, so I guess you're able to see that my calculator can enter the way it looks. I can enter it the way it looks there, then say everything over 2/3. You see that my calculator is able to enter everything the way it looks. I guess you're able to see that my calculator is able to enter. So I'm able to find my answer to be equal to 2. This is my answer here, 2.99. This is the answer that I've found. So what you do is multiply this times this, and then you come and divide, okay? Or if you want, you can divide. I don't know the kind of calculator you're using. You just say 242 divide by 243. It will give you 0.995, something like that. And then you say times 2 there to give you 1.9 something. And then now that answer of yours, you come and divide it by the multiplication, the division of 2, 3 into 2 there. So you just follow the BODMAS here, and your answer will come out. It will definitely come out. So now let's try to find now the sum to infinity. To find the sum to infinity, use the formula. This is the formula. It's a matter of just applying the formulas. Our A is there, minus 1. Our R, 1 minus 1/3 as our R there. You just simplify there. You get something like this, if I'm not mistaken. And when you solve there, your answer will be equal to a 3. So the sum is equal to 3. All right, so we're done with question 2. We now go to question 3. Question 3 is on sets. So I'll read the question for you. Let me put it like this before I read it for you. It's like this. I guess somebody will be able to see. Let me see if I can read it for you. I think it will be clear. The diagram below shows how learners in a grade 12 class at Tuahenda School travel to school. The learners use either bus, B, cars, C, or walk, W, to school. And you have been given the Venn diagram. So let me put up the Venn diagram for you. Okay. So we have these. Okay. There is E here. We have B, which is bus, C, which is car, W, which is walk. We have a 7, 3, 7 here, 3, X, 4, 2, and 14 there. Hopefully you are able to see. Hopefully somebody is able to see. And then the first question here says, if 22 learners, this is 3. If 22 learners walk to school, find the value of X. If 22 learners. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to end here. My battery is dying. I'm sorry. So join me later. I've been warned. I didn't check, my battery is dying. I'll be live later. Okay, bye-bye.